Hey guys, it's Jem. We are back playing Final Fantasy IV. Um, so just a heads up, on the first video there was a content ID claim on the battle music of all things. So unfortunately that means I'm probably going to be... Well, I've already planned on skipping all non-essential battles, but I will also be muting battle music for the essential battles, like boss battles. So it's not necessarily a bad thing that content ID claim has happened. It just means that the video cannot be monetized, which doesn't really matter to me right now, but it might matter in the future if I decide that this is something I want to continue doing, and if, well, essentially, when you reach 1,000 viewers and you have so much time watched, you can monetize your videos. And I think it's like X amount of cents per amount viewed or something like that. Yeah, and it's just something I have to think about if I'm going to keep doing this and what exactly I want with this channel. So thank you for your patience, and let's get going. Alright, so we're continuing our exploration of the Underground Waterways, looking for the beast that is causing so much havoc. Yeah, I've kind of come to a decision that, like, non-essential battles are not going to be shown, because of what I already talked about. Ooh, 5 antidote. Also, I'm probably not going to show, like, any, like, really inventory management or things like that, just because it's kind of boring. I'm okay watching it, but, like, I know it's not really something that everyone wants to watch. Yeah, essentially, I'm not gonna show... It's just, it's not very exciting, and not really much to show there anyways. It's just me figuring out what I'm doing, and... Okay, that's definitely better. I kind of settle myself in. Yeah. So just do some exploration. I'm probably also going to start uploading shorter videos. Just because I was reading into some stuff and it sounds like it's better to do shorter videos in order to maintain viewership, because most people don't want to watch, I think it was like more than a 20-minute video or something. So as I was saying before, I was really interrupted by that battle. I'm going to probably be doing some shorter videos, maybe about half-hour in length, but because I'm probably going to be playing about an hour and a half, maybe more at a time, I should, in theory, be able to get more videos out, maybe? Making no promises. I do work a minimum 40-hour week, sometimes more, especially during the summer, because it's construction season and surveyors are very essential to construction, and I am a CAD technologist. Does drafting for the project, so like site plans, kind of. And I'm learning some new technique. Essentially how to do a new set of drawing based on LiDAR scanning, so I'm gonna be pretty busy. I think we are coming up to the boss soon. Ooh, secret plot. Aha. Yeah, it's just a little shortcut there. I got stuck in like the dark part for Longer than I care to admit. Dungeon is a lot longer than I remembered. So I guess it was good I stopped when I did last time. Cause I would have been playing like 3 hours. Just doing some exploring. What a tease. Ooh, a Shadow Blade. So I think all of Cecil's items are all like evil sounding, just because like he's his class. Whereas everyone else is like, yeah, let's wear some normal stuff. From here, we must travel outside for a time. The monster dwells at the base of the waterfall beyond. It may be wise to pitch another tent outside and rest before we face him. Alright, gonna just do a quick tent. Why would such a monster make its den in a cave frequented by men? Underground Falls. There's no turning back from here. The beast awaits us down below. Leap down the waterfall? Sure do. I'm a daredevil. Gonna leap down some waterfalls. I really love the Final Fantasy series music. It's so, as I was saying, it's just so like pretty and calming, and yeah, it's great. So calming, and the battle music's really cheery as well, and like beat win, and boss battles always have really cool. So I would actually like to play Final Fantasy VII at some point. I do have the Steam version, but I don't like the controls for it, so I'd probably play the Switch version when I get a capture card. I'm gonna stop moving for a second because every time I try and say this, I get into a battle and I'm forgetting what I'm saying. I do have the remake for the PS4, and I got it when it came out, but that was near the beginning of the pandemic lockdown in Ontario, where I live. And I was quite ill at the time, not with COVID as far as we know, because they weren't doing COVID tests for the general populace at the time. Now we can go get a test. It was not deemed to be COVID. because I had not had direct contact with a person diagnosed with it. So I don't remember how far I got, and it's also quite different from what I remember from Final Fantasy VII, the original, which I think it was meant to be anyways, because like it's yeah. Anyways, I'll probably do it eventually when I get a capture card. Same with the original, which I've never played past the first town you go to when you leave Midgar. So I really never got far. I never had a PlayStation 1. Was a Nintendo girl. Okay, so we are about to go into the boss battle, so just gonna do some quick healing up and then I'll be back. Alright, this is where we stand. Rydia is at level 15, Cecil is 17, and Tella is 17. So I think we're as ready as we're gonna be. Ready yourself. There he is! It's the Octomammoth! Such a shame I have to take this music out. Because it's fabulous. Ella says, excellent. Beast is weakening. Yeah. But don't be lulled into thinking we've won. A wounded beast is a dangerous beast. Oh, shit. Chocobo, go! Okay. Sorry, I had to take a phone call. And of course, it was right at the end of the battle. Everybody leveling. Rydia looks like she's about to drown. Well done! We've done it! Damcyan is just beyond this waterfall. Alright, we made it out. So now we are going to the, oops. Or are we? No, here we are. Looks like everybody's dead. Which isn't very nice. They stole the crystal. Airships and fire from the sky. We had no warning. Take me upstairs to the healing urns. Someone. Anyone. Airships and nah, they've already said that one. Alright, here's Tella's daughter Anna. Anna! Oh, Anna. You're that bard. You're the one responsible for this. No, please. You Spoony Bard! Please, things are not as you believe. I see quite well how they are. I beg you, hear my words. So slow. Choke on your words. Please, I implore you. Oh, I'm actually not controlling anything, by the way. Like, it's a cutscene, despite it being in the battle mode. See, no hands. Know this pain. Anna's pain. But Anna and I... Edward. Father. Please stop this.
Oh, Anna! There's life left in you yet.
Father. Edward. He is the Prince of Damcyan. He disguised himself as a bard to avoid attention. Forgive me, Father, for running off with him. Edward, I'm in love with him, Father. But I could not stay without my father's blessing. I was about to return when...
The Red Wings laid siege to us, led by a man named Golbez.
Golbez?
Yes. A figure clad in armor of deepest night, his strength beyond that of mortal man.
And the Red Wings' purpose?
Our crystal. And then they rained fire upon us. I lost my mother and father. Then Anna tried to shield me from their arrows.
You love this man that much?
Father, please, forgive me. I was so selfish. Edward, I love you.
Anna!
Anna? Anna! This Golbez, tell me more of him.
I've heard he came to Baron only recently. It seems he's using the Red Wings to steal crystals.
Tears do not bring back the dead, boy. Anna's death must be avenged. I'll find this Golbez.
Tella, not alone.
She was not your daughter. Her killer will die by my hand.
Anna!
Coward. You're a man, aren't you? A grown man. Stop crying. I have.
Rydia.
You're right. I'm nothing but a coward, just as you say. That's why I'm just going to stay at Anna's side. It doesn't matter anymore. Nothing does.
You're not the only one who's grieving. Anna would not wish to see you fawning like a fool. Please. I've desperate need of your help right now.
But how could I help you?
My name is Cecil. A friend of mine has taken ill with desert fever in Kaipo, and needs a sand pearl if she is to live. And for that, I've need of your aid.
You need my aid.
I do. Rosa's life depends on it. I beg you.
This woman you speak of, she means a great deal to you, doesn't she? As Anna did. As Anna did to me. In a cave far to the east dwells a monstrous creature known as an antlion. The pearls you seek form from the fluid the beast secretes as it lays its eggs in the sand. There is no overland route to its den. We must cross the northern shoals to get there. A hovercraft is docked here. With it we can reach the creature's cave. It can bear us across the surf to Kaipo as well. Come. We must hurry. Farewell, my love.
Sorry about that. Another phone call. With this, we can reach the Antlion's den. It won't be much longer, Rosa. Yeah. It's over here. Yeah. So as you can see, Tella left because he's gonna go hunt down Golbez on his own. But we did get Edward, who is a bard. And I do like playing bards as in D&D because they're fun. It's easy to have fun with them. But Edward's super. I don't remember which way. Go first. Alright, we're back. Forgot to heal up while I was outside. So yeah, one of the reasons Edward is so weak is because he's literally level. Get him when he's level 9. So like, I just raised him 1 level. He's like almost 10 levels below everybody else. Oh. I feel bad for kind of checking my map all the time, but like these dungeons are especially when they have like multi-layers like this one does. I'm gonna come back to whenever the exit is, because I've got some exploring to do. One of my cats came up. Say hi. He'll probably never video because he's a bit skittish and doesn't really like to be helped. But he is essentially a big baby, and it is delightful. Okay, so there's an exit there. Not sure where it goes. It goes to a treasure room. I like treasure. Harp. Nice. I could use some ether, though. This is a safe room. Alright, time to heal up and save. Okay, with that all settled, off we go. Back to our adventure. Nice. Unique sounds are always good to have. Okay, so it looks like we're heading into the actual nest. So here goes the boss battle. This is where the antlion lays her eggs. Eek! There's nothing to fear. Antlions are quite docile. They won't harm humans. Here, let me take one of her pearls. Ah! Rydia, with me. So the antlion is not very friendly right now. The antlion counters magic when its eyes are red. So you want to hit it with physical attacks then. Okay, so its eyes have gone back white, so now I can use Rydia on it again. Although, I'm gonna have to heal Cecil anyways. Oh shoot, I forgot. So when it's white, you're not supposed to use physical attacks. Red, you're not supposed to use magic attacks. So now that I've leveled up Edward a little, he's better to battles because he can actually items through salve that will use the item on whoever's in the party, which is eat it. Sorry if I'm clearing my throat a lot. I had dinner. Try to edit it out where I can. Obtain sand pearl. It makes no sense. Why would an antlion try to harm us? Monster populations are swelling and beasts once harmless now turn hostile. Something is afoot. Cecil, we have to go back to Rosa. Right, let's go. Alright, so we're now done here. Going to leave. I'm actually going to use the exit. I'm lazy. Okay, so we can use this to get around. Yeah, so yeah, we can go anywhere like there's rocks in the water. So we can use this as a shortcut to get back to Kaipo, which yeah, now we can go save her. What house was she? Fish. Rosa. There it is. The light of the sand pearl shone on Rosa's face. Cecil, you're safe. Oh, thank goodness. What were you thinking, Rosa? They told me you died in the earthquake at Mist. But I knew it couldn't be true. Forgive me, I didn't mean to make you worry, but Rosa, what's this talk of a man named Golbez? The king called upon him to lead the Red Wings in your stead. His Majesty has been acting even more peculiarly since Golbez came to Baron. He's not himself. I can't be sure, but I have a feeling Golbez is the one manipulating the king to gain the crystals for himself. The water crystal you took from Mysidia, the fire crystal of Damcyan, the Buell's wind crystal, and the earth crystal of Troya. The fire crystal is already taken. This is Edward, Damcyan's prince. It's thanks to him we were able to save you. And this is Rydia of Mist. Do you feel better now? I do. Thank you, Rydia. And you, Edward. If Damcyan has fallen, he'll be swift to move against Fabul. We need to... You need to rest. We'll go to Fabul and warn them. But how? There is only one road that leads there. It lies through Mount Hobbs, and the way is blocked by a wall of impenetrable ice. Rydia, you can cast fire, can't you? No, I can't. But you're a summoner. Surely you've learned the spell. It's the most elementary of all. Rosa, you're in no condition to be going with us. I'll be fine. I won't be a burden. I am a white mage after all. Cecil, Rosa wants to be with you. Alright, we'll go together. It'll be dark soon, and we should leave early in the morning. Make sure you get enough rest. I will. Thank you, Cecil. A white mage Rosa joined the party. That night. Anna, I'm so lost with Ah. Be brave, my love. Anna? You are stronger than you know. But you must believe in yourself. I will try. Arg.
Anna!
Edward, I can be with you but for this moment. The spirit calls me onward to become a part of it again.
Don't leave me, Anna!
Edward, you must be brave. Golbez cannot be allowed to have the crystals. You gave your love to me once. Now share it with all the world.
Anna, my love. I will try. But what would you have me do?
Alright, best be moving. And with that... Oh, Rosa, it feels so good to have you here. With that, I am going to leave this video here. So like I said, I am going to split this up. Since I essentially did about 2 dungeons. And yeah, so I'll probably end the first video in Damcyan, and the second video will end here. I don't know, I'll see what editing. Yeah. Alright, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this, please give a like.